you guys are doing a good job. You know, you start to feel a little bit awkward at the beginning, but as you start doing this, you know, the great thing about how your body works is, you know, you naturally don't fall over that much, right? So instinctively your feet know how to stay under you. So when you start doing this stuff and start paying attention to it, your body pretty naturally adapts rapidly, and you can start doing this stuff pretty easily. One thing I was seeing a lot of is quick steps, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So just go back to the way you were doing it. Now watch Pocket's feet, right? Lots of little hoppy steps, right? The problem with doing that is that he's going to get caught. No matter how fast you are, Grim can just close that space because Grim's a little taller, but he's moving forward, so it's easier to take longer steps. And he's going to get caught, and what that leads to is big jump backs. When he gets caught, and he's moving away, and he gets caught, he's going to make big jump backs, and you're going to get killed. Right? So what you want to do, make sure your feet are steady. And so another thing that little busy feet, right? Busy feet is going to cause. Watch his shoulders when he's moving around. Go ahead. Bouncing up and down. Right? And if you're trying to hold defense, bouncing up and down is bad. Right, good. Okay, you're good. Right? So one of the main benefits to this moving around smoothly, especially, I don't know how much this applies to other martial arts, but especially in amp guard, is when you move, your defense does not move with you. It gets adjusted to where your new position is. So if I want to take a big step in, my shield, everything comes up to where I'm gonna be here, and then I fall, then my defense comes down to readjust. That doesn't happen instantly. And if you're fighting somebody who's good, they're gonna take advantage of that. So maintaining smoothness when you're moving around makes it easier for your body to keep that defense where it needs to be. If your shoulders are bouncing up and down, right? I'm able to just time you out until your shield's down here and your shoulders are up here. Just boom. So making sure this is smooth, and sure, a lot of you are going to be like, well, I can go faster than this, right? That's not, being fast is going to come eventually, right? Don't force yourself to be fast. What you want is to be, you know, fundamentally correct at the beginning, even if it's slow, right? You just start moving. Even if, like, you go to your park Saturday morning, just start moving around by yourself. You know, just come out, go out to the park or wherever you guys play, just start moving around. You know, keeping the center of gravity over your hips, knees slightly bent, you know. So I've talked to a couple people about this, they call this a neutral spine, right? In ballet, in kung fu, there's the theory that, like, when you're like this, imagine a string coming out of the top of your head, right? And if you're good here, if all of your weight is well distributed and you got a good stance and your knees are bent, you can just, like, move your shoulders all over the place, right? And you're not off balance and you're not able to be pushed around. That's what you want. You want to be able to move here and still throw with power. Because all of your power in every shot you're going to throw comes from the ground, right? When your feet are good, legs are bent, when your muscles are tight like that, you're storing potential energy in your muscles. It is then translated up through your hips, through your lats here, boom, into your arm, into your shoulder, boom. Everything comes from your feet. So if you're like up on your tippy toes all the time, you can't throw shots. Boom, it's bad news. So when you practice this moving, practice it by yourself, practice it with a friend. If you've got a friend who wants to do it, yeah. Go out there and circle each other. Try to cut each other off. They call this the attack and defend, and we'll play this drill later when we're actually using weapons. You just trade off, and that's the goal, right? Keep distance. If somebody's defending, keep distance, keep distance. The other person's job is to attack, and you trade off. We'll play it a little later, but it's good for footwork, and it's good for maintaining smoothness, right? Ooh. All right, any questions about footwork? Nope, everybody good? All right, we're gonna move on to attack and defend. So everybody get whatever you want to fight.